today we will be ranking every single level from Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. This is going to be super difficult because I kind of love all of the levels, I think. I can't really think if I have if I have, of course there are some levels I like less and some levels I probably don't want to visit again, but at the same time I kind of love them all, so we'll see. My job will kind of be to like stretch out the tier list, so like at least there is one level in D and one level in S, if that makes sense. Probably we're going to be at least a few levels in S and maybe, let's see, one level in D. Let's see. Yeah, I think maybe one level in D. Okay, but with that in mind, let's just jump into the list and have a look at all the levels and see what it's looking like here. Okay, so here we are with the list with all of the levels. For some reason, I actually thought that there was going to be more levels when I started this. I was like, no, there's going to be a lot of levels. It's going to take ages to do. But now that I'm looking at it, not that many. Not that many, but they're so big, you know. They're not like a Mario level. They're big levels, so it makes sense that they're big. I actually now can talk about them for a longer time, though. You know, I can kind of go more into details about how I feel about them and you know how, yeah, my overall feelings on the levels, because there's so many parts, you know, so many, you know, even one of the levels in Banjo-Tooie has even two sides. Oh, actually, in this list, now that I'm looking at it, if you look here, isn't that both sides separately? I don't really like that. It's the whole concept of the thing is that it's in one stage. I'm gonna put them together, so that's that. Now we've decided that already. That's a non-negotiable for me. They are the same level. It's kind of the gimmick. If they were treated as two levels, then it would have just been one boring fire level and one boring ice level, you know. But the point is that it's like the balance between the levels. And I think before we get started, I need to mention that the music is very important in the Banjo-Kazooie series, obviously. If you know the music, you know that it is top tier video game music. So I'm going to take that into account. I might take the boss into account if there is a boss. There's no boss in every level, I believe, right? Yeah, some of the levels have like smaller bosses but no like actual boss. And yeah, I want to shuffle them around though, because I want to not do, you know, just Banjo-Kazooie levels in order and then the Banjo-Tooie levels. I want to mix it up a bit. Let's see here. Maybe does this look good? Yeah, this looks good, right? Yeah, I think that looks fine. And one thing here I noticed, by the way, this here, you know, which is like the game show level in Banjo-Kazooie. If you notice, it seems like there is no cloud. What's it called? Cloud Cuckoo Land? I don't know if it's. I never know if it's Cuckoo Land or Cuckoo Land, but whatever. I always say Cuckoo Land. To me, that's how it's spelled, I guess, right? But yeah, so I'm gonna treat that as Cloud Cuckoo Land. I know it literally looks nothing like it, so it's like it couldn't have been a worse representation, but we have to because there isn't any in this list. Maybe I could have been not lazy and put it in myself. But work harder, not smarter. Smarter, not harder. Yes, that's what I meant. And it's my philosophy, clearly. I really know that expression as well. So this is easy. This is going well already. This is amazing. I'm already ready for this. We are doing it. We are ranking the levels. We're doing it. We're going in for it. Oh, and one disclaimer. I'm like, I know the names of the levels, but my brain does this thing where it starts to like second guess itself. So I sometimes need to look up the name while I'm saying it, just because I don't want to say the wrong title, if that makes sense. Okay, but let's get straight into it. I have a bit of a fear that there is delay on the video, but if it is, it's just gonna freeze my camera. We can deal with it, right? Let's just be nice. You know, we don't all have really nice internet, so let's be nice. Let's start with the number 1 level, guys. So the first level here, we have it, you see, it's little metal shark here on the picture, and this level is of course called Clanker's Cavern. Let me read that, double check the name. Clanker's Cavern, exactly as I said it, you see. Funny to start with Clanker's Cavern because it is seen as maybe one of the worst levels, I think. And I don't want to spoil my opinion, but I guess I will be saying my opinion right now anyway. So I think I agree that it's one of the worst levels, but it's not a bad level. You get to go inside the mechanical shark. You get to help the mechanical shark. You get to swim down and like unlock him from being kind of tied to the bottom of the water, which is super stressful, by the way. Swimming underneath that through the ring or through the lock like multiple times is really stressful. It's maybe my least favorite thing to do in all of Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah. Not Banjo-Tooie though. In Banjo-Tooie there are worse things. But yeah, I like the level. It is brown, it is dark, it is like upsetting, but you know, at the same time, do we really expect anything less from a level that has this theme? It to me it does. Keep trying it out. It does exactly what you want it to do, right? In a way. There are these like separate rooms that you can go to. You swim down, you swim through these like sort of caves in a way, these small caves, and you do some like small puzzles here and there, but there are not like the main chunk of the game is inside of Clanker. And I will have to put, so here is the scary part. I don't know what would be my D. Like, can I have a look? Can I cheat and just see if there is one that I'm thinking is going to be a D? This is my list, by the way, though I'm not really being objective. This is kind of like how I feel. So that's why, like, sometimes maybe a level isn't that bad, but I will put it low or high just because I like it, you know. So I think just to be fair for now, I'm not really allowed to change the list after, but if I cannot put anything in D, I will change one just to have something in D in case, okay? D, it's okay. No, C, it's okay for you, Cranker. You know, you're fine. I don't look forward to that level though, which is that's a bad thing. You know, it's not like I'm like, I can't wait to do his level. That I've never really experienced yet, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. Let's move on. Let's not talk anymore about it. Like, I feel like I'm just talking in circles here. So we're going to go to Banjo-Tooie here, and this is Jolly Roger's Lagoon, I believe. Yes, it is Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Boop. So sometimes I'm going to just put it in D when I'm talking about it because I find it annoying to keep holding it and do like that all the time, but we'll see. But anyways, if I put it in D, it doesn't mean that I just put it straight in D. Jolly Roger's Lagoon is a Water level. Obviously, it's like a fisher village, and then there is Atlantis underneath it. It's a really big, expansive level, and it's actually, to be an underwater level, there's a lot of water, which is funny because a lot of underwater levels in the 3D games, they have a lot of land, and then you swim down and do things, and you go up and you swim down and do things. But this level, it has the main section in the start, which is on land, but then the main chunk is actually underwater in Atlantis, which is really cool, really unique. You can say that it is a hindrance because, of course, the controls are not amazing underwater. They could be better. They definitely could have been better. They are a bit clunky. They are a bit difficult to deal with, but yeah. The music is really nice. I really like the music. It has this like piratey style, but then when you go underwater, it becomes more, in tune with the Atlantis style. And there are like pirates and the boss. The boss is the fish with the like the antenna. I don't really remember what they're called in English. Maybe I should have known that. But it's like the famous scary underwater fish, and it's a good atmosphere down there. It's full of atmosphere. It might not be the most fun game to play, level to play, I mean, but just because of the swimming, but the atmosphere is worth it. I look forward to going there just because I love the place. It's like the kind of place I would live in, but maybe not always play. So for me, it is in between. It's actually in between S, A, and B, which is really weird. How can I be that indecisive? But since it's in between the three of them, it's going to be an A, I think, because I could argue S because of the atmosphere, and also because how much I love the place. It's one of my favorite levels, and then B because of actually how it feels to play it. That you're also almost happy when you're done because you're like, oh, thank God I don't have to deal with that stuff anymore, So I think that's that. Yeah, that's good. A is good. A is good. We're happy with A. We're going with A. We're sticking with it. Don't disagree with me. I don't want to see anyone disagreeing with this list, by the way. That's not going to happen. You're going to agree with me. You're going to be like, yeah, Jonas, you are really good at ranking Banjo-Kazooie levels. What a sad thing to be good at. Now I feel bad about myself. What am I doing with my life? I'm ranking, initially sitting here by myself, talking to myself, ranking Banjo-Kazooie levels from like late 90s. Yeah, it's fine. We're fine. We're doing well. Life is okay. Life is good. I don't really. I feel like I would like to do another level. Can I cheat? Because for some reason I have some similar feelings in many ways, and I don't want to go like in the same vibe for too long. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna just put it randomly in the middle. I'm not gonna look. Okay, I'm just gonna boop there. Okay, and then we're going straight into this level. Is the one that I always forget the name of exactly. It's called Bubble Gloop Swamp. So, Bubble Gloop Swamp. I need to double check because, I need to check it again. Because sometimes, when I say it out loud, I just like, yeah. I don't know if you guys have that thing when you say a word and you cannot really trust yourself that it's the right word. So that's why you have to check it. Maybe I'm just insecure. Maybe I should just say whatever and then people can roast me in the comments afterwards. But I don't want to. I want to say it correctly. Bubble Gloop Swamp is from Banjo-Kazooie. It is what level is it in the order? I believe it's the third level. Yeah, must be the third level. Yeah, I can't imagine what else would be the third level. So this level is iconic for the song. It starts off with the frog sounds. Yeah, that's my attempt of singing it, but it's like I don't want to sing it. Anyways, the whole level is like swamp themed. There are frogs everywhere. There's a big turtle in the middle. There's like a turtle mini game when the turtles they sing, and you need to remember the correct order. It's a very like it's a swampy level, and again, like same with Clanker. Do we really want swampy, like dirty water style levels normally? Not really, but it is Banjo-Kazooie, so you get what you sign up for in many ways. It's kind of the style. It's a bit more crass in a way, the levels. Like they're not like Mario when everything is so like, ooh, beautiful. They're a bit more rough in that sense. You know, it's not always so beautiful. This level is pleasant. You know, it's a pleasant level. It's really, it's not easy, but it's really, it feels like manageable. It's not too big. It has sections, like, you know, it's not like a big open world. It's more like sections, so it's easy to maneuver around. It is a bit annoying when you fall in the water with the piranhas when they, you know, they bite you and stuff like that. So that's a bit annoying, but I enjoyed the level. I think it's also not one of those levels that I really look forward to, but I look forward to it more than Clanker though. Clanker's Cavern, right? Yeah. Oh, this is hard. So this is clearly either a B or a C. But if it's a B, if it's a C, it's going to be in front of Clanker. Because the reason why I want to do it like that is just because I really want to put them, like, I want to spread them out. I want there to be a winner and a loser. You know, I'm harsh like that. I want someone to be on top, you know? Yeah, not in that way, but you know, in this way. It's going to be a C. I convinced myself. That's usually how it goes. I just like talk for a while, and then suddenly it becomes clear. It's just like a flash in my mind. But it's a good level. I love it. I love it so much, you know, really a lot. And I look forward to it more than Clanker's Cavern, because it's more fun to play, I think. This song I'm into, by the way, the background song I have on now. What is it from? Can I check 2 seconds what it's from? Sorry. I'm not going to check. I'm going to be nice. Yeah, now that I said I'm going to check for you so I can tell you. Oh, it's from Earthbound. Every song from Earthbound is always so good every time. Okay. Anyways, sorry about that. Let's get back on track here. Let's not dilly-daddle. Is that how the expression goes? Yes. So we have the first level here from Banjo-Tooie, and this is called Mayhem Temple. Mayhem Temple. This is a hard one. Mayhem Temple is like, this is really annoying me because it keeps like blocking my ear. Like, not the music, but the thing itself. Let's not get distracted here. We have a cause to do. We need to focus. Everybody, we need to focus. Can we focus, please? Mayhem Temple is the first level. It introduces a lot of new stuff, you know, with Banjo-Tooie. The shooting mechanic, the sort of third-person shooting parts. It introduces a more large world. The theme, I like it. I like the theme a lot. I like Banjo-Tooie. I actually almost prefer Banjo-Tooie. It's a bit blasphemous maybe, but I actually almost like it more. So I like everything that this introduces in a way. Like, I like, you know, that you have the 2 tents instead of one, with the two voodoo people. I'm just gonna call them that. You know, you have the transformation, and you can do so much stuff in that level. You know, there's the Maya temples. There is what else is there? To be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, like, what else is actually that special? That's a bit the issue with the level. It has the Maya temples. It has like a sort of a rainforesty area. In the end of the day, the level actually maybe is lacking a bit of identity. It has, of course, a clear stage kind of theme, but every level in Banjo and Banjo-Tooie has a clear theme. So that's not what we're worried about here. Again, if my camera is cutting out, it's just because my internet wants to be evil sometimes, and I don't know what to do about that. But it's okay. You'll just have to listen to me. It's not that important to look at me anyways. We'll be fine. B. I made a decision. It's really good. Really like a great introduction to Banjo-Tooie, but it is a level that is a bit, you kind of forget it. It's not the level that I remember the most. If I think of Banjo-Tooie, yeah, maybe I do think about that level. Like maybe I do actually think about that level as like the first level, but just because it's the first, but it doesn't define it, you know? It doesn't define Banjo-Tooie. That's what I mean. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we have Treasure Trove Cove. Treasure Trove Cove is like maybe Banjo-Kazooie's most iconic level. Let's have a look through them and see. No, there's one more level maybe, but it's a very iconic level from that game. I think maybe for many people it is the level that made them fall in love with you know, the series. I think just because the music is fantastic. Everyone knows that. The shark, as a kid, like I've never been more afraid of anything in my life than that shark. It's literally so terrifying. You have the lighthouse on top. You have the treasure chests. You have the crab. You can go inside the shell. It is like this, you know, like this kind of perfect Caribbean kind of island with pirates and treasure, and it's just full of wonder. You get to fly. It's the first time you fly in any Banjo level ever. It's a really, really fantastic level. Do I believe that it is an S? No, I don't believe that it is an S, because again, it's a level that establishes so well what the Banjo series is, but there are also levels that take that and just like amp it up to 5,000, and you're just like, and Treasure Trove Cove is not that. Treasure Trove Cove is like, it's the building block. It's the level that you remember. It's the one that you have nostalgia for, but it's not maybe like the most exciting level, you know. In the end of the day, you like what you do in the level maybe isn't that crazy. Maybe, you know, it's not that much. Well, there is a lot, but I don't know. Anyways, it is an A, and it is better than Jolly Roger's Lagoon, because that's really sad to say for me, because I actually Jolly Roger's Lagoon has an atmosphere that is unmatched, but so does Treasure Trove Cove, right? Okay, so Freeze Easy Peak is next from Banjo-Kazooie. Freeze Easy Peak. Do you remember we talked about how that a level could just be Treasure Trove Cove but just amped up to 5,000? Well, that is Freeze Easy Peak. I mean, it is the most Christmassy, holiday, warm and fuzzy level in any video game. Hands down. Like, it's not a debate for me. If you think about a holiday level, you need to think about Freeze Easy Peak. It's impossible not to. da 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 da. Da 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 da. You see, like if that doesn't make you think about the holidays, and even even now that it's not like the holidays at all, at least for me, you know, it's yeah, I still kind of makes me wish that it was Christmas. So this level has a big gigantic snowman. It has a Christmas tree. It has gifts. You give gifts to freaking polar bears. You have icicles. You have Christmas lights. You have, did I say snowmans to throw snowballs at you? I hate those snowmans. The snowmans. I hate them. They're horrible. They're the worst. But it doesn't matter because the level is just, it's just fantastic. Yeah, the music, the atmosphere, you can almost like touch the atmosphere. I can't like describe to you how like how it makes me feel. Of course it's nostalgia. I'm not going to say that it's not nostalgia, but it's like even if it is nostalgia, it is the kind of nostalgia that I can't deny it. You know, I can't deny it, and I can't deny that it's an S. Is anyone going to say that Freezy's Peak is not an S? I want to meet that person, and I want to look them in the eye, and I want to say, you're wrong. It's an S. Okay? Oh no, now we're doing too many Banjo-Kazooie levels. Maybe I'm going to do that again. Maybe I'm going to do, what's it called? Grunty's, Grunty Industries now, because I skipped it earlier. Grunty Industries. It is a controversial level, I think. I think is one of those levels that people kind of hate. But the music is so good. That tuba, like brassy sound, it is so perfect for the level. For me, it almost sells the whole level because the song is so funny to me. It's so funny. It's so I don't know. It has such a it's so funny to me because it's Grunty's level, you know. So that she has a song like that for her level is just so funny. And so in this level, you are in her factory, in Grunty's factory. The witch. You know she's the witch. And it's a like multiple story, big factory with like so many floors, so many confusing corridors, so many confusing rooms. So I think the reason why people don't like the level that much is because they find it to be like extremely confusing. But I love that level. It's so interesting to me. Like you get to fly outside of the building, and it's just this almost like mansion. Like it is a factory, but it's like it feels like a mansion, like a high up mansion, you know. And you get to like break through the windows. There are all kinds of rooms. It's like the boss is like a vacuum cleaner in the bottom of the factory, and it's just really fun. Like sometimes I can get obsessions with like weird things that doesn't really they don't translate to the truth necessarily. So for me, sometimes like I have the feeling that like, oh, this is how I feel about Grunty's factory. No, it's not factory, industries, Grunty's Industries. But realistically, what should I do? Oh, that's really... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's hard. I could put it like here, or here, or here. Should I do it again? Should I just go with the default option and go like here? I think so. Oh, but then I feel like I'm becoming one-sided with how I do things. Bah, I told you this was going to be hard. I knew this was going to be hard because Okay, let me have a look here. So no, I'm gonna put it like that. I can't do it. I was really thinking, should it be down in B? You know, just to kind of please people, but I'm not going to please anyone. I'm going to please myself, and it's gonna be there. It's fine. I'm accepting it. Okay. Okay. So then we have the next level, which is Gobi's Valley from Banjo-Kazooie. Here we go. So Gobi's Valley is obviously the classic Egyptian pyramid level with the mummies. It has the Sphinx, and it has all of the classic, typical pyramid ancient Egypt style, historical artifacts and all of that. The music is also, again, fantastic. Yeah, it's very good. I really like it. So let me think about the ranking. So what you do is that you enter a lot of pyramids, you shoot eggs up in the nose of like that building, the building, dog-looking building almost, to clear his sinuses, I guess. You have those horrible hands, you know, that when you kill them, they get like, they fall into different pieces. That doesn't make sense. You cut them up into pieces. That's what I'm trying to say. No, and the level is. It is iconic. I love it. It's one of those levels that I remember the most. It's actually really difficult because a lot of sections are like a sinking sand pit. Is that what they're called? You know, when you sink down and you die in one time, you die just instantly, insta death, right? Okay, so yeah, here's another one that I would have looked into something here, but I think for this time, I think it could be here. I think it's better than Mayhem Temple. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I feel good about that. Okay, and then we had Mad Monster Mansion. So here's another one that is, it's kind of like beyond iconic. You know, if Freeze's Peak is the definition of a Christmas level, then this is the definition of a Halloween level. They are like, you cannot not think about them when you think about Banjo-Kazooie. So you become a pumpkin. That's the transformation in this level. There are a lot of ghosts, skeletons. You enter a mansion. There is the ghost hand playing the piano. It's just generally like a really Halloween themed, spooky level. It has an amazing song as well. As a child, I found it to be like scary for real. Actually, I found it to be kind of creepy for real. And it's just such an iconic level, one that I always look forward to. Maybe I look forward to it a bit more than Treasure Trove Cove, actually. Am I gonna be crazy? Boop. Yeah, I think that feels good. You know, that is that feels good, actually. It's still after Freeze's Peak, though. Freeze's Peak is still number 1 for me. Yeah. Okay, I don't feel bad about that. Let's go with that. Okay, so then here, I know this is, I said it in the start, but this is representing Cloud Cuckoo Land. It's not representing the game show from Banjo-Kazooie. So this is Cloud Cuckoo Land from Banjo-Tooie. So it's the final level from Banjo-Tooie. this level I find to be interesting. It is inventive. You're in the sky. There's a lot of like strange characters and objects, and it feels very like surreal, like in a way that it feels a bit like it's kind of meant to feel like a surrealist world where nothing makes sense. It's like you're up in the clouds, so you're supposed to feel like almost like a trip, if that makes sense, like a hallucinating trip. And I find the level to feel a bit like unfocused at times, where I don't really know what it wants to be, because the theme is not cloud. The theme is more, this playground in the sky, like this hallucinative playground thing that has a lot of weird elements, and therefore I also feel like it is just, it doesn't feel clear. There's nothing about it that makes me like, I don't really have any memories almost with it. The only thing I remember is that horrible like minecart thing, when you have to like up and down with the minecart. That stuff, that's horrible. It's like the worst thing. This is literally the worst thing you do in any game in the Banjo-Kazooie series. It's horrible. It's really not fun at all, and the level can be annoying. It's easy to fall, and when you fall, it's insta-kill. And I think the thing is that I don't have a lot of love for it, and all the other ones, it hurts my heart to put them lower than an A, basically. But this one, no, and therefore I think we're gonna just like, I think it can be in a D. It's okay. I feel good about that. I'm fine with that. Like, I don't even know the general public's opinion. Usually I know, but this one I don't really remember how people feel. Like, I don't even know. Do people like that level? I don't know. Anyways, for me, it's a D. Let's move on. Okay, I want to... No, it's fine to do another 2A level. So this is Glitter Glutch Mine, and it's from Banjo-Tooie. Glitter Glutch Mine is a classic mine in the title. It's like a typical like Americana style mine. That the music is very country music. It's they have like cowboy hats, I believe. Some of the enemies, I believe. I hope I'm not making that up. The boss of the level is like a big coal monster inside like a train, which is really fun, really cool. I really like the music. This kind of cave atmosphere is normally not my style. I don't really usually go for the more dark, kind of oppressive places, but this really works. This is really fun for me. It's really fun. Yeah, it's really fun, actually. I'm always looking forward to it. It's really one of those levels that I'm looking forward to the most. But where does it go? Yeah. But I think I like it more than Grunty's Industries, actually. But maybe less than... Yeah. I think that feels correct for me. So it is a bit of a simpler level, and it is a bit, as I said, dark, but there's something about the atmosphere in this one. It feels cozy, actually, if that makes sense. It's cozy because it's a bit smaller. You're inside a cave. The music is cute. Like, the music is just cute. It's funny. It's cute. Oh, you have the minecart thing with the bird. I forgot about that. The one that you have in Cloud Cuckoo Land as well. But still, it's good. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. I like it. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. I think it's fine. I don't want to overthink things. Okay, and then we have Rusty Bucket Bay. Okay, how hard is this? Rusty Bucket Bay is like, it's so up and down. The music is fantastic. All of the songs are good. Let's just get that straight. But I'm gonna mention the ones I think is the best, with the horn and like it like the melody goes up and down, and ooh, 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 like it has like all of these sounds like that. And no, it's really good. There is that famous timed like when you have to push the button and run through the machine room, and there's like an insta death that is really easy. Happens really easily because you fall so easy in that level in general. The water is poisoned, so that's annoying as well, that you can't breathe when you're in it, over or under it. It's very like nautic, like it's like boat things, like there's these I don't even know what they're called. What are the people called working on the boats? Yeah, anyways, like let's say captains. They're not really captains, but like they are like dressed in the sailor uniform, like sailors, I guess, right? And you go into the cabins in the ship. You go inside the cabins, you see like where they sleep. It's really cute. It feels really like lived in, and in general it's a really fun level. It's really like actually really fun to do, really fun. It's a bit hard, it's on the harder side, so I always get a bit scared when I go into that level. But is it really the best level though? Like, not the best, but is it one of the best levels? Okay, let me just see how it feels. So if I put it there, how would I feel? No, I would feel bad. If I put it here, I would feel bad. I think here feels good. The only, yeah, it feels good. I do like, for example, Gobi's Valley is one of like the levels that I hold really dear to my heart, but it's better than that, so that says something. I like it more than Gobi's Valley. So even if it's a B, I see it as something really that I really like a lot, you know. Oh, it's so sad to put any level in B. I don't want to put anything in B. I want to give everything an S. I want to put a star on the level and be like, you win, you did well, because I like you. Except this one, Cloud Cuckooland. No, thank you. I don't care. Then we have the first level of Banjo-Kazooie, and it is called, bear with me, Mumbo's Mountain. So it is the introduction level. It's very simple, definitely very simple. It's really successful as an introduction, and you know, when you're a child, you're not really good at games, so I played that level over and over again, because, you know, I wasn't good, so and I wasn't able to do much more than that. Played that one in Treasure Trove Cove, and that was it, you know. So it's iconic. It's an iconic level. You become an ant. It's really fun. You fight is he a chimpanzee? I believe a gorilla. No, a gorilla, I think. And he throws oranges at you. There's a big what are they called? The cow man, the male cow, a bull. It's a bull. There is a bull in the level as well, which is funny. But the level is simple. So if you take it from the stance of what it did for the series, you could say that it is worth high, really high actually. But what it is in a level by itself, it's short. It's not that special. It's just a short little level in the end of the day, you know? And for that, I will have to put you here because it's really good, and I want to thank you for being such a big part of my childhood, and for teaching me the game in a way, you know. And like for like an introduction level, it should be studied, because it should be like taught to people how to do a first level, because it's actually perfect for that. But you have to also look at it from what it is compared to the other ones. And of course it doesn't want to be the other ones as well, but I still think that it's a bit simple. It's just a grass level. It's not like it doesn't have a theme necessarily. What is the theme? Kind of like a bit like Mayan as well, maybe a bit like ancient stone civilization-ish, but no. Okay, let's see here. What is this supposed to be? Oh, I see what it is. Okay. Yeah, should we just tackle these ones since we're here? And then just so we don't do only Banjo-Tooie levels, let's do like that. Yeah. So this is, I was about to say Freeze Easy Peak again, but it's not called that. It's called Hailfire. I was about to say Hailfire Peaks. So this, I'm gonna rank these two in the same at the same spot basically. So this level here is half ice, half fire. That's the concept. It's simple, the concept. It is really clever, particularly in how it connects to the other levels. I think like my only problem with it is if you take the places separate, they're not so special. They're just a typical ice place and a typical fire place. You know, the ice one has the UFO, which is really fun, and also it has of course it has also the polar bear from Freeze Easy Peak, and the fire one has like a Colosseum, I believe. Yeah, it has like a Colosseum thing. So I don't know, it's almost hard to talk about it. It has good music again. It's cool because you get it from the two different the ice style of the song and the fire style of the song. The boss is like these are they kind of like, no, they're like dragons. They're fire and ice dragons. Yeah, it's really fun. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite though, because of how separate they are, which it is the concept, and it's a cool concept, but I think I can actually see where they belong. It is a B in between here. That felt very good. I do like it more than Mayhem. What's it called? Mayhem Temple, but less than Gobi's Valley, because of Gobi's Valley being like one of the most iconic places, and this one is a bit more. I love the UFO thing though. I think it's really fun, and a lot of the stuff in this level is interconnected with the other levels. I feel, I don't know if I'm right about that, but it just feels that way. Yeah, and the level, I can't think of anything that makes it stand out, to be honest, except the gimmick. But the gimmick makes it feel like two levels, which is why they put it as two levels here. Yeah, I feel happy about it. I'm happy about this. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. Okay, so we have here is a really bad picture for that level. It doesn't look like that level at all, but it is Click Clock Woods. Let's just double check the name. Yeah, Click Clock Woods. Click Clock Woods, famous level, of course, the 4 seasons. You get to visit the 4 seasons, and each season something else changes. You know, in summer there's a drought, so there is like no plants, and then in spring there is plants that are growing, and you have fall, which the leaves are falling off. It's really clever, really, really clever. There is this big tree that you're climbing. It's really challenging because you can so easily fall off the tree. If you are a completionist, which I believe that a lot of you are, actually, if you play Banjo-Kazooie, because it made us completionists, I think, as children. I'm like a completionist to the fullest because of that. And this level is hard for that, because it's kind of easy to die. It's easy to fall off. It's hard to collect everything because you need to collect everything in each season and manage to remember where everything is. But as a level, it's so creative. It's so creative, and really, the music is perfection, but the atmosphere is perfection. The atmosphere is always the most fun I have, I think. When playing Banjo-Kazooie, it's the most fun I have. And that says something. I never thought about it that way, but it's what I like. I have the most fun when I'm playing this level. So, I didn't know where to put it, but I know now. It's here. No, here. Yeah, it feels good. Right now, Banjo-Kazooie is dominating. That's a bit sad. To be honest, you know why it's sad? Because sometimes I think that the levels in Banjo-Tooie are better, but clearly I don't think so, looking at it now. Yeah, Banjo-Tooie levels are more messy, they're more big and a bit more confusing, so maybe they lack a bit of that like centered energy. Banjo-Kazooie is really clear always. Yeah, always. Yeah, but this is fine. This is good. I hope you like it as well. I hope you don't mind that it's an S. I don't know if you hate that level, but how could you hate it, by the way? It's so fun. Let's go to the next one. The next one here is Pterodactyland. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Pterodactyland. Can I have a look? I need to have a look closer because I can't see. Pterodactyland. Okay. The dinosaur level from Banjo-Tooie. Yeah. This one, I don't think it's my favorite level. Pterodactyland is full of like cavemen and full of dinosaurs, and it's not like my kind of thing either. I don't really enjoy it that much. You become a dinosaur, I believe. Yeah, you do. The fight is a big dinosaur, I think. The music is okay. It's not bad, but it's maybe not my favorite. And it's really confusing. It's a really confusing level. By far the most confusing one. And you have to swap between characters a lot, so it becomes confusing that as well. I'm just debating where I would put it. Because that's the thing, though. I feel bad about Banjo-Tooie because it's actually really... they're all... I love playing that game, so I don't know why I keep ranking them low. Okay, A is actually only almost Banjo-Tooie. But Pterodactyland, I think I would put it there. It's not a D. No, it's not a D. A D, I think actually Cloud Cuckoo Land will stay there by itself. But would I put Pterodactyland like that? If you ask me right now which one I would rather play, I would rather play Pterodactyland. I would rather play that. But I would rather play Mayhem. Yeah. That feels fine to me. Yeah, that feels fine. I think that's fine. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with it. What's wrong with that? Are you judging it? Do you have a problem with it? I see you're looking at me with that kind of face, and the face is kind of like, you should have put... Let's see what level you would like me to put higher. Yeah, some of you probably like, oh, you should have put Mambo Mountain because it's a really solid level. And you're right. I don't disagree with you. Okay, are you ready for the final level? And the final level is Witchy World. And Witchy World. Let's talk about Witchy World. Witchy World is... Do you expect me to say that I like it or hate it by the way that I introduced it? I'll give you 1 second to answer. Witchy World is amazing. I mean, it's fantastic. what a concept for a level. This, not even is it just a theme park, but it's like a ghostly, sad, nasty theme park full of these like gross rides. It's ruined, it's broken. They're full of these like food vendors that sell nasty food. It's just an upsetting place, and the music is so fun. It's so fun. It's so like broken theme park sounding. Is really one of the best tracks, like not just to listen to, but overall it fits the theme so well, right? And the boss is I love the way the boss looks. I don't really personally enjoy the fight. The fight is very I don't like to fly like that much, to be honest. Flying is I like swimming more than flying in Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. But the boss is cool. The boss and the theme for the boss is amazing. I also love the way this level connects with the other levels. It's just with the track and all of that. It's really fun. It's yeah, it's a really, really, really special level. It's really one of the best for sure. So where do I put it? It is an S, I have to say, but where is it? I think it is better than Mad Monster Mansion. Mad Monster Mansion, I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna be, even if it's wrong, I'm gonna listen to my gut. And is it better than Click Clock Woods? Is it better than Click Clock Woods? Oh. You know, I was about to like really put it in front of Click Clock Woods, but then I was thinking about just again playing it, the way it makes me feel, the music, the way just like I want to explore, I want to jump, I want to climb, okay, now I'm describing Click Clock Woods, but I would rather explore Click Clock Woods than explore Witchy World. Witchy World is sectioned off into these theme park things, and but Click Clock Woods is just a theme. It's like a theme park by itself. You're just having fun the whole time. So it kind of speaks for itself for me. How do we feel about this list? I'm gonna think about it myself. I'm not really allowed to change anything, so I'm gonna, in case, just say what I would have changed, and let me see what I'm gonna check what I feel bad about, happy about. So officially, my favorite level is Freeze Easy Peak, and I think that's right. Except those snowmans, though. If I really thought about the snowman, they could have just like, well, we're gonna leave it here. No, I said leave it here. Well. Click Clock Woods really... What's going on? Click Clock Woods really wants to be like the number one. I mean, it's already greedy enough. I think most people wouldn't put it that high. So let's think. So here, yes. Yes. It feels good in my heart to have decided, and that feels nice. Yes. Definitely better than... I like it better than this. So that's correct. This one is iconic, so... But... Again, like, I think the ones over are in general better, but I think it's just served as like, you know, the most just fun, solid level. It's a level that's just perfection in a way, right? But it just doesn't give me the ooh-ah-ah sensation. Jolly Roger's Lagoon is a very, yeah, it's a good spot for it. It's a bit of a black sheep, maybe. Also, this one is a black sheep. And this one is the definition of a black sheep, I think. I don't think anyone would put it this high. But for me, it's hilarious. It feels good, feels good, feels good, feels good. Feels wrong, but feels fair. Feels good, feels good, feels good, feels good. Yeah, I did it. I feel happy. I wouldn't change anything at this point, I think. And that's why I'm happy doing the list, because it makes me kind of see what I think, because I didn't even know I felt this way. Especially I didn't know that I felt this strongly with Click Clock Woods, you know? And I definitely didn't know that that like this level, in many ways I always expected it to be like second best, like high up in S, because I have this kind of weird connection to it. But I didn't expect it to be, yeah, to be this low actually. But yeah, there you have it. That's my list. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you agree or disagree, hate it, like it. Let me know just how you feel in general. And let me know if you think I should do some other lists on other games. To be honest, anything Nintendo, I will probably have an opinion for sure. And just, keep in touch if you thought this was fun. As I always feel about these tier lists, I mean, if you watched it for this long, I'm really, really grateful to you. And I hope that you just, it's fun to watch it just as like a relaxation, even in the background. I don't expect you to watch me seriously for that long, but I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope so. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. Thank you. Bye.